And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Logan Allen.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Jordan Westburg in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And the 0-2. That one down the line. And foul ball. And now the lefty. Bounced up the middle. Arias sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Adley Rutschman. That one fouled off.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy?
Line and a base hit into right. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Two on, one out. Swings through that one for strike two.
It's great to get on the board in the first play in the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Lawrence Butler, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
One strike.
Santander on third with two out. Out to short, Arias. On to first. They limit the damage here. But two runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 2, Guardians coming up. Down the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And he deals. This one in the air right field. Santander makes the grab, one down. And stepping in is the speedy Miles Straw. Not close with that one. 1-0.
Well, Boog, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. No throw, and he can't dig it out. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Rutschman fires over to first, and there are 2 outs.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to parry it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Whips it to first, and that's the inning. Back now at Progressive Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. High fly ball down the left field line. Kwan going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a foul ball. Clark in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2023. In the air, left field. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. And a foul ball. Two outs. Jimenez. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, David Fry. That one at the knees for a strike. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. 0-2 now.
No,
that one cutting but missing down low. Off the mark there. 2-2. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. The pitch. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. The Guardians down by a pair as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. High fly ball out towards left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Andres Jimenez. That clips a corner. The Orioles leading by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And here it comes. That one the other way. Now the throw to first on the run.
Out.
And that is the inning. Guardians lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Allen back to work. Slice down the right side. The wind of the pitch. And it's foul away. And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Quan heads after it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever. More than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Rutschman leads off first with 1 away. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball. To third, Ramirez. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Laureano comes up to hit. The right-hander back to work. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
No.
Just missed. Here's a 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. The wind of the pitch. Got him to chase one above the zone there. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And a 1-1. And that's outside.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. This one high in the air to left center. One down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Now here is Max Clark. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Waste no time there. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Now at the plate, Jackson Holiday. Ramirez. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jorge Mateo now. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0. This will help in his outings to come.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in. And that'll do it. No runs on. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now it's Josh Naylor. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball one.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ramirez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Clark makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the Guardians' DH, David Fry. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Way outside, 2-0. On the ground. Tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And the pitch. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rutschman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And a base hit. And now, Anthony Santander, a switch hitter batting right. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Straw settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. That misses. Ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
And a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball two.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Lawrence Butler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Orioles trying to break this one open as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Naylor, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down. Now here is Andres Jimenez. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The Guardians trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Henderson settles underneath it. Off balance feed. There's one.
The right fielder, number 10.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Caught looking his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
There's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they've been held scoreless through 5. It's the Orioles 2 and the Guardians nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, James Karinchak.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Late with the swing there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One down, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Arias off balance feet. There's 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Burns back to work. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. But it kicks foul. Righty delivers. On the ground to the left. Henderson over to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Fall off foul.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. The Guardians down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Back to the mound. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, first base.
Here's Josh Naylor. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Look, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
In plenty of time. The first 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Arias zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Little chopper rolls foul. And now the 0-1.
1-1.
Chase that time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Westberg leads off first with 1 away. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Anthony Santander will hit next. 1 for 3. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And another ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball, and the Orioles lead 1. They're up 2-0. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out the pen. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Corbin Burns, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Danny Coulombe takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The pitch. On the ground right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And a couple of quick outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott Barlow. He last pitched 2 days ago. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. Outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is outside.
Full count.
Why to kick the pitch? Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in the dirt. Barlow, 31 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
On the ground to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. Around third. The throw in. And he's out. But a run does come in to score. And into the box for Baltimore, Max Clark. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Over to first, and they got him. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jackson Holiday.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a foul ball. One down. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Straw has a beat on it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
On its way to the corner. Santander drifts towards it, tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-2. He goes down looking. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side. Mateo gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Ramon Laureano.
Ball.
Ball 1 to the right fielder.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first, and Laureano is retired. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Steffen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mateo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Liner, base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. center for a base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's 4-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
To Jimenez. And it's a double play to end the inning. And the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Coulomb, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. At the belt and fires. And it's fouled away.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
He's 2 outs away. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a good eye there.
2-1.
Base knock right field. So, man aboard, Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The Orioles leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
He was late there, strike 1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Coulomb is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Butler ranging back. Run comes in from second. It's 4-1. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
David Fry digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hammer, base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now, Bo Naylor. There's a strike at the knees. And that's downstairs and outside. Tying run at the plate. And a base hit right there. Throw stops the lead runner at second, 2 on and 2 out. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brian Rocchio. He represents the winning run. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Clark on his way over, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Orioles take game 1 of the series on the road.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
And your final 4-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mm-hmm.